We going live? Are we live? Whoa. That shit's crazy. Oh, something good. This is just crazy. Look at you in the
You got me looking great.
So we're gonna be looking in a second, bro. This shit's kick in. We out here.
We out here for
sure. We are very much out here. What's going on, D-Bags? Hope you guys are doing well. We're back here again with another episode of the dtalks podcast, episode 167. I cheated. I looked at the notes. My name is Darren, Rita. Feel free to connect with me at any of the links down below. And if you're new here, you enjoy music, podcasts, comedy, or hooping videos, any of that good stuff, do consider subscribing because we've got a whole bunch of it here on the channel. And when you do subscribe, leave a like, comment, hang out with us in the live chat during the live streams. Helps us share conversations and jokes like these here today with more people. So do consider doing that. Before I can start chatting with my guest today about our topics that are going to be all over the place. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, you don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But before I can get into all of that madness, I've got to talk to you a little bit about car insurance. These days, it seems as if prices are just going up. It feels like every day we're talking about how expensive things are or how expensive things are going to get. But luckily for you and I, our hometown auto agency, Kenosha Auto Insurance, can help us save some money in that department. When you shop locally with Kenosha Auto, you'll see how simple and hassle-free insurance can really be while they help you get the best rates for you and your family. So, what are you waiting for? Give them a call today at 262-448-4141. That's 448-4141. The website's kenoshains.com. It's on the screen right now. It's linked down below. One last time, that's 262-448-4141. Give them a call. Tell them D-Rita or dtalks sent you. The worst that could happen is you will get the best rates. Now, all that good stuff out of the way. This is a man who needs no introduction because I've already introduced him a couple weeks ago, and he is trying to clone my DNA. Especially my hair DNA. He may or may not be under influences today, and he's going to kick it with me while I break down some of this shit, because as you guys saw probably on my social medias, we had a cancellation here last minute, so we're kind of we're kicking it. But my homie,
Just
Michael
vibing.
Scott, is back. He's back here again in studio. How are you, my guy?
I'm doing great. How are you, Darren?
I'm doing good, man. It's cooling off outside. Kids are going back to school. You're going back to school?
I'm not
No.
going back to school. No.
You're against school.
No, I definitely would say I'm against school. At least, for me, I don't see it.
You don't see it in your future.
Well,
You did try college, right? You went for a
yeah, I
little
went
bit.
for a semester. I got A's and B's too. I actually did better than I did in high school. It's kind of
What happened?
The money, man. It's actually expensive.
It is expensive.
It's
It is
crazy
very expensive.
and even community college.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
cheaper route, but it's still
yeah.
still pretty penny.
It's a little stressful.
We're gonna be getting into some weird shit today.
Yeah, I
Some
know.
shit maybe a little bit more serious than others. I mean, we're gonna make fun of it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I thought as you know, we're here in September, a couple weeks in. I thought, what better way than to kick that off than to maybe give the kids that are going back to school some tips and some tricks. Maybe we give them some essentials that they need for the upcoming school year.
How to handle themselves.
Yeah, how to handle themselves,
Okay,
what to
yeah.
wear, what to have in the book bag, what kind of friends you should be making. I thought we could get into some weird shit.
I like that.
So I'm gonna ask you this, Mike.
Okay.
If you were getting ready for high school, your first day of high school, or first day of college, let's say, what are you wearing on a first day to school? Because that's a big day for a lot of people. You know what it's like that first day of school. When you wake up, you're like, oh shit, I gotta put my drippiest shit on
you
today.
probably got your best shoes on.
Yeah.
Got a new shirt you haven't worn before. You
Mm.
probably just went to Marshall's, or if you're more classy, you probably go somewhere nicer.
We would go to the outlet malls.
outlet malls. Yeah,
right
yeah.
before us, like summer ended, get like all that like cheap ass like Adidas and Nike
All the
shit.
sales
Yeah,
that they're
feel
putting
real
on?
good. Yes. So yes, okay. So, but what's your outfit look like, bro? What did you wear on a first day to school? Do you remember any of your first days?
Yeah,
of the
for
year?
some reason I was just like highlighter shit. Like I'd always like wear like something like this color. I don't know why, but
like a neon.
yeah,
This
you
is a
remember that
green.
vibe when you were like 12 years old? You were always wearing something like crazy. crazy color. Okay, maybe. That's
No, I
just
did.
me.
I used to match my colors like exactly and absurdly.
Oh, dude, I'm a Pollock at heart. Like I never match. It's always
really.
Yeah, it's
See,
just
so
whatever happens.
I would always I would.
bad drip.
You have bad drip.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could see.
Well, we're kind of just dressing for the part
That's-
today
yeah, that's
too,
fair. But so no, I remember my first day of high school. I remember this vividly because I had saved these shoes. I'd only worn them one time prior. I actually have them around the corner.
Which ones are they? Jordans?
They're these big, huge, size 13, red. Like Osiris's. Those shoes?
Yeah.
They're not though. They're Adidas. But they're
huge.
huge.
yes. With a big,
and they're
big
wide
tongue.
as the huge tongue. White, bottom, like big brick wall around the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm not a shoe guy anymore.
It's almost like ankle weights wearing those.
Yeah,
things,
they were
dude.
huge though, and I wore those with I think some khaki shorts and a red.
You had to make sure you fit all the supplies in your pockets.
Yeah,
dude. You didn't
yeah.
want to not have
Cargo
pockets.
shorts, red cargo shorts, and some a red that was like the exact same red Bulls t-shirt. That was my first fit to high school, and I don't even know. I'm gonna be on. Oh, and I had like basketball level socks on, so like tube socks, not like up to my knee or anything, but just like regular like crew.
Like the Nike Elites or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
weren't Nike though, because you can't mix brands, bro.
Okay,
That's
I get
illegal.
that. But see, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I don't even wear socks anymore, dude. I just kind of just put my
You
shoes
scare
on.
the fuck out of me. Dude. We play basketball on the weekends. This guy shows up in slip-on Vans that are
That's all
like
I
5
wear.
years old, and
No.
he plays. And I bring extra for people that don't know. I bring extra pairs of shoes to hoop for everybody. I have from size fucking 10 all the way up to 13, and this guy can fit into the 13s.
Well, I'm
And
more
he doesn't
comfy in
want to
the
wear these.
Vans.
They're KD 6s or KD 7. I forget which ones they are that I had when I used to wear KDs, and they're in pretty good condition. And this guy would rather hoop in the fucking Vans with no socks on.
Well, I mean, when
then
I'm
he gets
when I'm
crossed up,
but when
and
I'm
he's-
balling, I at least have to put the socks on because it's like kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of gonna happen. But I don't like wearing shoes in general, so the shoes and the socks are
Okay,
kind of.
well, you gotta wear shoes to school, Mike. So
Well,
what kind
okay,
of
we're
shoes are
talking
you
about
wearing on your
school.
first day,
Yeah,
bro? What kind of shoes do you wear on your first day
I
of
might
school?
even pull out the Birks now that I know, because then that means you don't have to wear socks and you
It's
just.
so cold at school, though.
But you gotta embrace the cold. Wim Hof, bro. Remember?
No. Okay,
Yes.
No. Okay, so
So we're talking about
I want to help.
what's in the backpack, or are we still talking
No,
about?
we're
what
still
we're
talking
wearing?
about the drip. What kind of shit? If you were gonna help somebody get like maybe like a wardrobe together, there was like a. Maybe,
Well, if I'm trying to actually help them, not just for me, I would say probably if easy bet is like the Nike Air Forces, you just go with those. The whites, the black means you're up to no good, but the white kind of just goes with everything.
Whoa.
You've never
I
heard
do
of
know
that?
that. I
yeah,
just wanted
yeah,
to make
yeah.
you look bad.
No,
No, that's a huge
that's-
meme. Yeah.
But that is
But there's a thing.
yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
The black Air Forces means
This-
business.
Yeah, that means you're taking care of what you gotta take care
Yeah.
of.
I've never been a part of none of that, but it's just around.
I've never
there.
even owned a pair of Air Forces, so that's how
Neither
far
have
away I
I
am from it.
See, that's why
I like them though.
You can buy 2 pairs of Vans for the price of 1 Air Max, bro.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah.
See,
And yeah, you can.
I don't even know
Vans
the
are
name
buy
of the
one
shoe.
get one half off all the time.
Oh yeah, the Nike or the not Nike
The
at the
Gurney,
outlet mall.
yeah, the
Both
mall.
of them.
Yeah, anyone in the mall. So if I was gonna because I've had I feel like when you're going into high school or maybe even when you're going into college and you're kind of trying to
You're trying to impress people around.
you just want to you're
Or at
kind
least
of
fit in. Like
there's a few moments in your life where you get this like weird feeling of like, oh, this is a new chapter, like a forced new chapter almost, right? Where it's like you get a moment to like look at yourself and be like, oh, how do I want to present myself?
facts.
And I think it's interesting how people choose to dress themselves. It's a form of self-expression, right? Unless you
Exactly.
go to a school where there's a dress code, you get to express
That would
yourself that
suck.
way. That would suck. It would be kind of nice in some aspects, but shitty in a lot of other ones. But so if I had to help somebody like really like start putting together like just like the essentials
Okay.
for like back to school fashion, dude, you need a t-shirts that fit you well. You need a couple of black t-shirts,
I was
a
gonna say
couple of white
neutral colors.
t-shirts
Yep.
that fit you well. I'm just gonna be bare minimum. 2 black t-shirts, 2 white tees. All right. You need a dark pair of jeans, a light pair of jeans. Okay, fair enough. We gotta get you some brown.
Darren putting on game right now.
Some
Listen.
brown. You need a pair of brown shoes,
Mm-hmm.
a pair of white shoes,
Okay.
and a pair of black shoes. Okay, and I'm not talking because here's the thing: we all know that motherfucker in our fucking homeroom class that had the same pair of Nike, whatever the fuck runner shoes, and he wearing them shits with 3 or 4 different big checkmark Nike hoodies, different colors, green one day, blue he's still got the same red shoes on. That's fine. I know everybody got different financial situations. I'm not making fun of people for that, but I am making fun of you for having weak ass drip. I was poor. I was broke. You can go to Goodwill. You can get some shit that looks nice.
I mean, to be fair,
unless you don't want to. Again, I'm just making
my mom
jokes,
did a lot of the shopping when I wasn't there, so it was kind of like I just got what she brought home and I just put together whatever I felt.
You definitely dressed like that,
bro. That was
you. Yeah,
I'm not.
But
I
you
told
wore
you
more shorts.
Yeah, but I'm a Polak at heart.
Even would like put on jeans, or they put on nicer pants, and they
think
still keep those same red. It'd be red bottom, black shoe, red swoosh.
Well, yeah, I know what
Nike.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we know those people. Just don't do that. Get a couple pair. Go to Target. Get a cheap pair. They got brown shoes. They got white shoes. They got black pair. Grab a cheap pair each. All 3 of those.
He's trying to say they match with everything. So
yeah.
So just make it easy for yourself.
With those, we have 2 shirts in each color.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 different jeans, and we have those 3 shoes. That's a bunch of different outfits right there. We haven't even gotten to like jackets or a hoodie or anything. So get a couple
layers.
Just get 2 hoodies that fit you good, and then you can start getting cheap bomber jackets, any jacket in whatever color you want, because you already have the basics. You're gonna have the jeans and a white or black tee that matches with anything, and then you can buy those cool pieces. Because a lot of times what kids do, not just kids, grown ass men in college, they go to fucking TJ Maxx, they go to Ross, they see this one like windbreaker, like Nike windbreaker or Tommy Hilfiger windbreaker,
and they wear it till it's dead.
And they're like, dude, this is so dripped out, brother. Isn't this dripped out? And I'm like, it's an okay jacket, but like, they just wear that every day, and they're like, bro, I have drip.
Yeah, you can have drip in it, not even be any brand. It's just how you put everything together.
No, yeah, that's not it, bro. You just gotta, be presentable. Don't be like that. So if I could help you guys out, that's what I would say to do. Start with the 2 black, 2 white.
Don't dress like me. Listen to Darren.
Yeah,
Darren
don't dress like this guy. No, just kidding. But just start with that, because then, and the reason I say start with that is because then, when you're at the store, you're at the mall with friends, and like you see that weird fucking shirt or that weird jacket, and you're like, that looks fun, and you're like, man, I should get that. But you're like, I have nothing to wear with that. It's like you can start buying those things. Because it will match everything else you already have. You don't have to worry that you're going to buy it, wear it one time, and never use it again.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you got neutral colors and everything but your shirt, then it's going to go all well.
Yeah.
But if like your shirt's blue, your shorts are red, your shoes are orange, like it's kind of...
If you're rocking if you're rocking only one pair of shoes from the Nike outlet mall, right? The Nike outlet store.
Like I wish I had all my shoes pictures so you could hate.
We should just fucking roast your fucking
I
old
had
drip.
like red. I think I had red hyper dunks that I wore until the
hyper dunks. Those are basketballs. Those are high top.
Yeah, dude, I wore those all day.
You're wearing high top shoes with jeans.
No, I didn't even wear jeans. Just sweatpants and shorts.
Cargo shorts.
No, I didn't wear anything with a zipper. Really.
That is a style sin that I used to do, was cargo shorts in high school. I did that.
But like I said, you get all those pockets. You get all the possibilities.
Yeah, you have so much space. I never used them.
You know what's in those pockets until you reach. Oh damn, I got that in there.
There's probably somebody's urn in one of them. I have no fucking
damn.
Supplies. What school supplies do you need to be ready for school this year?
You need a binder that's organized, because then you can organize what folders or for what classes and what papers go in those folders and so on and so forth.
See, I would always try to get one of those big fancy ones for like all the classes, right? And I'd be like, man, I'm gonna have this shit so fucking
I'm
on
talking
lock.
for other people. For me, I just it was all kind of just a mess.
This guy would pull up. He would pull up with like a drawstring backpack, bro, and then we'd be in math class. She'd be like, Mike, did you do the homework? And he'd fucking take it out, put it on the ground, open that shit up, and he'd just start digging. You just hear rustling of papers. You just hear this. And then there's no structure in this bag. There was no folder at all. There was no notebook, nothing. And he'd pull out the paper, and there's like 2 questions filled out. He'd be like, yeah, here you go.
Yep, that's all I did.
And and I did that I had moments. I had times where I was like, fuck a folder.
But I did finesse getting out of that class. Do you remember how I got out of that?
No, I don't.
So
we got to explain so people understand what you got out of.
So I was in Algebra 2 when I was a freshman, or was I?
You were a freshman, and you were in advanced algebra, which is
Algebra 2.
That is what some people
are taking at juniors or seniors.
That's the minimum you need to graduate high school with.
So I kind of was.
So you were advanced for your age.
I was advanced, but at the same time, I was trying to get into an easier class, and they didn't let me. So I was a little bit like, why am I doing this? I don't need to, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came to the final time, like, where we have to take the first semester final.
Yeah.
And Miss Clovis said, if you get less than a 50, then I'm going to send you back to algebra. And I only filled out half the test, so she had to send me no matter what.
You did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think I got a 15 on the final,
so
which is not something you should strive for. You should strive for 100, and then...
So for all the rest of the school advice we give, take that with a grain of salt, whatever comes out of his mouth, because that's what he.
This is the don't do. Darren's a do.
And she was a great teacher.
No,
that
Miss
teacher
Clovis,
you had.
yeah.
You don't have to keep naming her name, but
she
was great.
But she kind of pushed me in the right direction. She was trying to at least have me do something great. But
oh yeah, no, she was a good human being. There's some good people at the school we used to go to, but she was great. She actually one time followed me. The same math teacher. I was in the same class as Mike. I stayed in it, didn't fail. But I was not doing great. I had like a C, like a low C, right, at the time. And I think this is after maybe you had gotten bounced from the class. And me and one of my friends were walking down to lunch because that was my last class before lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a block day, so we like come back for part of the class or whatever. Yeah. And she's behind me, like 15 feet behind me, right, as I'm walking to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just hear her in the like amongst all the noise that's in the hallway and all the chattering of people, and I'm trying to talk to my friend, and I can just hear, "You will pass this class, Darren. You will pass this class." And it's like getting more faint because she's getting like blocked out. She's just, "You will pass." And then all of a sudden she's fucking next to me. She's like, "You're gonna pass this class, Darren. You will pass this class." She was like determined to make sure I was gonna fucking pass this.
No, I like Miss Clovis.
She's a fucking good teacher, and it scared the fuck out of me. And it's very weird that she did that. But there's a method to the madness because it worked and I passed.
It's hard to be an advanced math teacher and trying to make people do things that they don't want to do. It's very hard to motivate people to do things they don't want to do. So I'd say shout out to her and shout out to all the.
And you need algebra. People think you don't need algebra in real life. You don't need it in your maybe immediate, but you're doing algebra a lot. So don't be a dick to your teacher. That's another rule. So we need binders. You said binders are great. Calculator for sure.
Yep.
A membership to Chegg.
What is that?
Well worth. Oh man, that's why you didn't last in college, bro.
Is that like an alcohol thing?
Chegg?
What's Chegg?
No.
Is that books?
Chegg can be a replacement for books. Chegg is a service that you can pay for that gives you the answers. Whenever these teachers,
it's like quickie notes type of thing.
Yeah. So whatever these teachers are lacking, bro, a lot of shit is online. A lot of shit is online. The answers are online. Mm-hmm. A lot of worksheets are recycled. A lot of units are retaught. The same things are taught. You can fucking type in any question basically to any test in any subject, and it has probably been answered on Chegg. And if it isn't, and you have a membership, if you can leave that you can ask that question, and there are professors and other people that will answer the fucking question for you within 24 hours or 48 hours.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, I didn't have it in high school. I mean, I used it from time to time. The free, so like it used to be like free completely. I think it was like that and like homework.com or something. Like shit like that. Like you would like Google shit. They were like, "Oh shit, we can make money off this with the ads and everything." The AdSense ain't cutting it. We can put this behind a paywall. So they did that. And in college, it was my second or third semester.
That was your tutor.
And I decided, I was like, I think it's maybe just time to pay for this shit, bro. Because like you could like view one answer and then you wouldn't be able to view any more, right? I was like, yeah, I think it might be worth the fucking $20 a month or whatever. And I fucking did it, bro. There was a semester where I seriously contemplated not purchasing my textbooks because I didn't need it, bro. I was so good with just Chegg.
I mean, that kind of shows that you can learn and not.
It's not learning.
I
was not learning.
Like you learn with whatever you want.
It's not that I didn't learn anything in college, but there were certain courses when it comes to fucking accounting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
It's all about the credit.
Maybe that's why I'm not making enough money to do this full time. But hey, I did not give a fuck about accounting, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna use Chegg. You know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Chegg. Think about it. I'm just saying, don't cheat. I would never encourage anybody to cheat on homework. But I'm saying maybe take a look at Chegg what they got.
Check it out for
Obviously, you got a backpack. You need headphones.
Headphones.
If you are like
quality
in school.
headphones, so that you can surround yourself by just good quality music and not bad frequency music, right, Darren?
Yes, true. Yeah,
Yep.
that's some weird. Yeah, So what I used to do in college, I had this chemistry class that I had to take, and I don't even think I had to take it. I think I just had to take another science. But somehow I got wrapped up in fucking college chemistry, which is difficult, to say the least. I would go in, and every day during the lecture, twice a week, this long ass lecture, I would.
Where'd you go to college?
UW Rock County at Whitewater, some fake school in Janesville. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was there. I sit in the back of the way back of the lecture hall, and I would just have both headphones in, listening to beats and just like writing music.
Doing the thing you love.
Yeah, because you had to be there. It's
Yeah.
part of the grade. So I just chill. But so you need headphones to do that, or else you can't do that.
No, yeah, definitely.
So you need headphones for that. And then a water bottle. You need a water bottle like the one your boys got right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I have now, well, after this year, I think it'll be like almost 10 years that I have gotten a gallon of water every single day.
Really?
Yeah, because I started.
That's really good for you.
I don't know. No, it won't be 10 because I started my junior year of high school. Well, how many years is that? 2, 6, 7,
no.
6 or 7 years. So I'm getting there. I'll be there soon.
Sounds about right.
I won't miss it. So it's just once you start drinking a gallon of water every day, you can't not get it. Speaking of water.
What made you start?
'Cause I was thirsty.
Okay, sounds good.
No, I got one of those water bottles that it was like a 2.2 liter, so it was like 8 glasses.
You could see how much you're drinking during the day.
Yeah, and then they say like 8 glasses a day is like what you need, and I drank that, and I realized like how little that was. Like,
and
it's still a lot for a regular
to drink
person.
It throughout the day, not just all at one time, because your body can only, was it like?
Yeah, you shouldn't drink it all at once.
8 glasses or 8 ounces at one time, so it's like if you're drinking more than that, it's just gonna go right through you to.
Yeah. It's not great for you. So, but like when I'm doing athletics and all these other things, I was like,
you're running around, you're doing your thing all the time.
I was like, why not just get a gallon? It's easier for me. And so I decided eventually, I was like, I might as well just get a gallon because it's easier for me. I don't have to keep track of like how much water did I get today, ounces, So it's like, no, I just get a gallon. And now I tend to either get a gallon or a gallon and a half every day.
It makes you feel good. Do you drink like other stuff like soda?
No, I don't drink soda at all.
Okay.
Or only other substance I drink is like sometimes I have like a little bit of orange juice every couple of days.
A little vitamin C here and there.
But it's like I don't drink anything else other than water. And I will say the only disadvantage of drinking a lot of water is once you get that much water, if you ever have a day where like it's like later in the day and you realize you have only gotten like half of that, or maybe
you get like a bad headache.
I just feel dry. Like my whole body literally feel like a fish out of water. Like disgusting. Like not that I can't function, but I'm just all I'm thinking about is like, man, I need some fucking water.
You're just thirsty beyond belief.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, you ever drink sparkling water?
No, I've not.
I have a couple times in my life when I was young, and I hated it. I sent McKenna earlier today to get some canned water.
Okay.
Because that's what we fuck with on the show.
Mm-hmm.
A brand that has not yet sponsored us, and this brand is not the brand, but this is all they had at the place she went. So she was like, oh, I got this water. It was kind of weird brand, but it was the only one that had regular water. Turned out it was sparkling.
It's got caffeine in it. I see that.
I hate sparkling water. It's got electrolytes. So I figured we could try it here on the show, since we both probably hate sparkling water, and see what's going on.
If you ever buy Liquid Death, do not buy the sparkling like tonic water of it, because it's I'll just be real, it's a waste of your money. It's so bad. It's
really?
So bad.
What about the regular water?
The regular water is amazing.
Yeah.
And they're
just
trying
water.
That's really
we have it.
And it's got, what does it have? Electrolytes in it, supposedly.
I don't know, something. So this is sparkling water from Proud Source. So this will be good advertisement for them if it's good. You're Polish, you said?
Yeah.
I'm Polish as well.
Polish, Irish, and German.
Polish, Irish, and Italian.
Hey.
Maybe that's why my curls are just a little.
I told you you got better. I told you you had better hair.
Kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Polish people love this shit, bro. My family loves sparkling water. Like my grandparents,
I hear it fizzling like Pop Rocks.
I can't. I don't really like it, so this will be interesting. Let's see.
No.
Oh.
What's the flavor?
There's no flavor. It's just water. But doesn't it?
You took another sip. You must.
Because I'm trying to figure out what it tastes like.
Me too. Okay.
It's gross, dude. Because here's the thing. You take two things that are good. I don't drink soda anymore. I haven't drank soda in a long time. But soda.
That tastes so bad.
The bubbles of soda is a good thing, right? And water
It tastes like stale water.
is a good thing. But this is like trying to put two good things together and making it terrible.
Yeah, they definitely ruined it.
That's probably why Andrew Tate got fucking canceled, bro. Because he's drinking all he's talking about is fucking sparkling water. This is disgusting.
That's real. Like, it's a bad aftertaste too.
For me, it tastes worse as I start drinking it. Because I'm like, maybe my body's just like wanting to taste Crush or like Sprite, and then I just taste fucking nothing, and I'm sad.
I don't even know what those minerals are. What's a Silca?
Ahsoka Tano? That's a Jedi Knight.
Silica?
I don't know what you're saying.
That says 2D or TDS. So touchdowns. There's 2 touchdowns in here. What the fuck's a TDS, man?
I don't know, bro. I just read a question that Big Ty
What's
asked in
Big
the
Ty
comments.
gotta say this time?
He said, question of the week: Thanos snaps half the universe,
Oof.
or you get clapped by half the universe. I think he wanted to specifically ask you this.
Yeah, of course he is.
I'm gonna let half the universe die.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Yeah. That's a lot of.
I know what my position was last time.
That's a lot and a long punishment coming your way if half of the universe is about to clap you, man. You're gonna be sitting there for a while.
That's gonna take so long. I'd rather just have him.
The rest of your life you're gonna be clapped, so
That's
might as well just get it over with.
Okay, so we're still helping the people with school, right?
Still
so
need
we've
more
talked
stuff.
about the style. We talked, your style for back to school. We talked about school supplies. Now, what are the most important types of friends you gotta have going back to school?
Probably the people that are gonna push you to do the thing that you love.
Okay, bro, come on. Cut all that
What's
shit,
that?
bro. No, that's not what you have in. That's not what you have in school, bro. Okay, the best friends. Here's what you need.
We gotta have that mindset.
Here's the checklist, bro. Yeah,
Okay,
but
I'm listening.
You figure that out after school.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about in school.
We can
right?
learn in school.
You need an in-school friend.
Okay.
Somebody that you're real cool with
So
in
then
school.
that's what you do.
And you never hang out with them outside of school. We've all had those people.
Yeah.
I would say you were one of those people for me for a long
Well,
time.
'cause
We would chill at school, but I would never hang out with you outside of school.
My mom didn't let me out of the house. She knew the type of person I was. She knew I was gonna get in trouble.
She was trying to help you.
She was trying to help me.
She really was.
She did.
So you always have those school friends that like you be laughing your ass off with them in the back of whatever room, and then you have their number. You just never hang out, and it's not a hate thing. Like neither one of you dislike each other. You like that person. You just never cross that line, right? So there's that. You need that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need one friend that has a cool car that their parents gave them,
Okay.
right? Or maybe they just if you're in college, maybe they just got a loaded friend, right?
Someone with
with money. You need somebody who got the bands. Bro.
I didn't say it.
You need somebody who got the cool car.
Mm-hmm. That's
Along
fair.
the same lines, you need a friend, or at least be friends with somebody else who has a friend that has a hot tub.
That is a big win.
is a
Or a
game
pool
changer.
and a hot
Preferably
tub.
both.
That's almost a double dragon. Like,
Next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you need that, right?
Oof.
You also
I know where you're going with this. This is good advice.
you need that one homie,
Mm-hmm.
right? That you can just talk mad shit about anybody else
I
at
disagree
school
with that.
or any of the faculty. You need a homie that you can do that with.
Well, shouldn't you be able to do it without all your homies?
Yeah, but I'm saying you need at least one.
Okay, that's
you need
fair.
at least one. We're getting the bare minimum. You don't just need a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt, but that's the bare minimum. Get what I'm saying? This is a list right here.
Okay.
You got anything to add? Any other friends you think they should have?
I plead the fifth.
Any categories of friends you think you should have? Oh, this other one I forgot. You need a friend to be able to cheat off of.
You
need one of those big brain motherfuckers.
Or you just sit by the smartest person in class. That's why
but
you.
Sometimes they're dicks. You got to find a happy medium.
But then you kind of like.
No, you know what I'm talking about though. There's always that.
Yeah, but there's
person.
always a way in. You just gotta talk to them, smooth talk them. They either want silence or they want. So maybe they're hungry all the time. They want this or that, or you please them with like, oh, I got coffee for you all the time.
Yeah.
I always get math homework shit for free. That's why I didn't like geometry. I didn't really learn any geometry because I just cheat off everyone. And then the algebra 2. We're going with a square.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
All right, cool.
Oh, good. I was gonna
I'm gonna see if you're tricking me.
I was gonna do a trick, but I decided to.
I know. I saw what you were gonna do.
So you need. So I used to think the way you thought though about the person. You just gotta figure out what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, it don't work. Because I thought I was homies with this one guy who's very smart.
Okay.
I had him in a lot of advanced classes with me, and I thought we were cool. I thought we were chill. I was actually cool with several of these people that were all in the smart classes. At one point, I was in AP Physics. So it's a dual credit course. You get college credits for this physics class.
Most of the time in science classes, there's only one person who does all the work, and then everyone else.
Well, there was a lot of people that were really smart in this
goes.
class, right? And I was smart enough to be in it, but I was towards the tail end of the intelligence when it came to physics, in the AP level at least. But we used to do every once in a while, if there was like a crazy difficult test or something, he would let you do like a partner test, which is crazy to think this is a dual credit course and we get to do a partner test, but that's lit, right? So how it worked would be he would like pick names out of this thing, and then that person would get to pick who their partner is, right? And I've been hanging out with all these smart motherfuckers this whole time. This whole 4 years I've been in the same engineering classes. I've been in the same advanced math classes, right? And the one guy that I sat next to in all these classes, right? He gets picked like 4th or 5th, right? And I'm like, oh, he knows, like, he's got to pick me. Like, I'm his idiot, you know? Yeah. I'm his dumb guy.
I'm the guy he helps
I'm the guy he helps. Like, I make him laugh. He fucking does this for me. I'm the jester. That's what I am. Come on, you get it, right? Doesn't pick me. Picks another smart guy. And I'm like,
he doesn't even need help. That's what you're thinking.
The other 5 guys that I was cool with all picked other fucking people. I took the test alone.
How'd that go?
Everybody in the class picked somebody, and I did okay. I got a B.
Okay, that's fair.
I clutched up, but I was so mad, bro. I was like, dude, what the fuck has been...
I've heard people, like, when they know that there's someone cheating off of them, they take the L and they'll just take the 25% so that the other person has to fail with them. Yeah. And then they tell the teacher when they're turning it in, like, hey, someone was cheating off me. Yeah. And I've had a couple friends who've done that. Bro. Yeah.
That's wild. I would never risk that. If someone's cheating, why you gotta be like that?
So then if it's actually, I didn't know this, but I learned this my first week, that it's actually like, it's a write up when you get caught cheating. Like, it's a big...
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
It's
you get academic dishonesty.
Yeah.
It's not good, so I'm saying don't do it. But I'm saying, how fucked up is that if I'm the smart person?
Just learn how to hide it.
Right? I've been the smart person before in a group of 2 or in a group of 4. I've been the smarter person in a group of people. And if I'm going to get the right answers anyways...
They wanted to see if you had it in you too.
Why wouldn't I put the homies on? You know? I've already got the right answer. Bro. So I guess, me and this dude and these other 5 or 6 people were not homies, I guess, which was fucked up. I was real sad. I was in my chest about it for a long time.
Hey, that's how
I'm
you
still
learn,
in my
man.
chest right here, right now.
Would you rather it be that situation or a life or death situation that you have to learn who's your real friends?
Well, I wasn't gonna fucking go cliff jumping with any of these guys,
saying,
but
though, like, it's better off to know it non-life or death situations who's real.
That's fair.
But yeah, we're talking about high school.
So we're having
a good time.
We got and I guess if you can take all those people, which we had the guy with the cool car, we had somebody you could cheat off of, somebody that has a hot tub or knows someone with a hot tub. You need somebody that is your school friend that y'all can crack jokes, but you're not going to see them outside of school ever. And then somebody you can talk mad shit with, right? You got all those 5 people. That's who you sit with at lunch. Boom. Good. That's all you need. Any other friends you think people should have?
I mean, have at least one friend that you know could always be the scapegoat. You know what I mean? The person that's what I was.
You gotta have that guy too. That's like the punching bag of every joke.
That's fair. Oh, that's so mean, but
he has to be able to take it.
Because there's always one person that's it's just gonna be them. Like it, they could even leave the group and then a new person. I forget what they call that. There's a certain thing that they call that.
Here's the thing. Certain people...
The hate needs to be directed towards somebody at this time. It's just what it feels like.
Especially for young men, I feel like. It's just that is in the group. I definitely... Yeah, in certain classes...
It's not a love, though. It's not. Yeah.
Well, I remember we had a class together, and you were that guy.
I was definitely that guy for a long time.
He would walk in, just smile the way you would smile when you would walk in, bro. He'd walk into class and just fucking... He knew... He just knew he was about to get fucking shit.
Because 1, I'd show up late, and then 2, like he said, I'd pull my backpack out when she's asking for the homework, and it's just the fucking best.
And he was the youngest guy in the class too,
Yeah.
which made it pretty easy. So, but yeah, so that's what you need then. Also, I want to just put this out there: be nice to your teachers, because people are assholes to teachers. I know you were probably mean to teachers.
No, I actually...
You were a little sassy sometimes.
I was sassy, but it was the only time I was ever really sassy with a teacher is when it was a new teacher and she told me I couldn't use the bathroom. And I said, if you're telling me I can't use the bathroom, I'm going to use the corner. So it's either
I
up
would have liked to see you do that.
And she didn't like it too much. Like I don't know if it was me or if it was the kids in our school, but I think a week after that she up and left. So...
There was I had a teacher like that too. That
But
I had a
you
problem
can't
with.
tell me I can't go to the bathroom, like,
Yeah,
especially as a senior. Like, you're trying to tell a senior you can't go to the bathroom. That's damn near impossible. The senior's gonna do. They got senioritis already. So.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give them that excuse. I just would say, like, I think that's something that's really dumb. That like young adults can't. Why can't they just go to the bathroom? When they
Yeah,
need to go
like,
to the
why do I have
bathroom?
to ask if I need to go pee or not?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go.
I get it. Like, if and maybe it's because these schools don't have like the staff for it, but I mean, maybe they should have someone in the halls. Like,
I
if
feel
you're
like
gone for 20 minutes, because there will be
that's
those
different.
idiots that
There's
would abuse that,
different, yeah.
right? If you could just go whenever you
I'm
want.
not gonna say I didn't take advantage of that, but it was legit times, and she'd always be like, "Oh well, we had a 5-minute passing period between lunch and this." I'm like, you're gonna expect me 5 minutes be in and out? You're crazy. Like, have you ever gone to the bathroom, lady, in 5 minutes? No. So don't. And then you also have to take that time in consideration. You got to run from the bathroom, make sure you wash your hands, do your thing, right? And then you have to run your class before the bell.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
So-
get there, let you know, and I'm gonna go.
What I would do, and this is the reason I fought with a teacher. I actually told this teacher I was going to bring a bomb to school.
Whoa.
I was joking, but that was pretty fucked up. Honestly, the fact that she didn't report it.
Yeah, I need to understand the
It's
context.
pretty fucking hilarious that she didn't. I literally just said that, okay? But this is how I came to that conclusion. Because every day, this is again, I was in an advanced math class.
Okay.
Why the fuck was I in all these fucking advanced classes? I don't know, right? But I'm in this class. And this teacher is relatively young, and I think she was pretty new to teaching. But yeah, so she would hit me with the 5-minute passing period thing, because I would ask to go like to the bathroom during class, and she would be like, "No, we had a 5-minute passing period." Okay, so I was like, "Okay, fine." So I'm holding it, and I'm drinking a lot, like I said, a lot of water.
Like, she
right?
sees you with the gallon
She
every
sees
day.
me with the fucking water bottle that I'm filling up however many fucking times a day, right? And so what I started doing was, during the 5 minutes of passing period, right, I would get my stuff. I'd go straight to the classroom. I'd get there within a minute of the passing period. I'd set my stuff down, say hello to her. I say, I'm going to the bathroom, right? So if I came back 30, because that's what the thing was. If I did it once without saying anything to her, and I came back 30 seconds after, and she was like, we had this whole argument about how she was going to write me up.
Yeah.
And I was like, the bell is ringing as I'm walking in. Like, I'm fucking here.
Like, what have you missed?
Like, I haven't missed anything. You
Exactly.
you haven't even pulled out your shit yet. Like, I went to the bathroom, like you said, during passing period. I just set my stuff down here first, so you can't say I'm not here when I don't get here on time, right? And so basically, we would have this argument every day. And then one day, I set my stuff down, and I go to the bathroom. And as I'm leaving, she's like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Well, I was going to run to the bathroom real quick." And she's like, "Well, if you're not here before the bell, I'm going to have to write you up this time." And I'm like, I was like, I get here as the bell's ring, whatever. So I go, and I get back as it's ringing, and I walk in. She tries to literally shut the door as I'm there, and I fucking stop and get in the fucking classroom, and I'm like, what are you, like, I didn't like push her or push the door or anything. I just like stopped the door.
They like having control. That's what a
It's
teacher
a weird
likes.
thing, and
It's weird, bro.
and so I stick my hand, I stop the door, right, and I like get in, and I'm like, what are we doing? And she was like, you can't keep. She's like, this is ridiculous, Darren. Just, we have this whole argument again in front of everybody in the class, and this is like the only teacher I ever had a problem with too. I had problems with other teachers, but I never made them like
It wasn't
public
like,
an issue like that. But and she kept saying, she's like, it's disrespectful to me and what I'm teaching. I'm like, you don't pull your stuff out in the first 2 minutes, so I think we're okay. And she just kept going, and I was just like,
and all that time she's wasting trying to prove something to you, she could have been teaching already.
and I literally I just like put my hand in my fucking face, or my hand on my face, and I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna bring a bomb tomorrow. And that's what I said. And she was just,
I can't believe that's the teacher that didn't say anything.
She literally just was like, and just started teaching.
They did a study on whether or not fluoride makes you stupider, and the people that didn't take fluoride had a higher IQ than the people that did. And it was in the same. I don't think that's causal. Huh?
I don't think that's because of
Nice.
lack
It
of
clogs your
fluoride.
pineal gland. Your pineal
live.
gland. See, bro.
We're live? We're live again?
We live.
Okay, yeah, sorry about the bomb jokes. Oh, maybe I should not say
I'm
that
saying
anymore.
that.
Yeah,
I think that's what took us down.
Yeah, they said all right.
I think they said, you fucking done, bro.
they were watching us.
Which is fair. I guess that's fair, right? So yeah, we were just wrapping up our back to school conversation. Okay, so you need to get your. Here's the thing, you need to get your drip right. You need the essentials. You need to have your supplies right. Make sure you got what you need to succeed, and you need to have the right people around you, meaning the right friends. Okay, that's all that matters.
And watch what you say to teachers.
And don't threaten the school or any teachers with terrorist attacks.
Oh man,
That
that's
is
funny.
not good. Yeah, segue.
That's a good take. That's funny as hell.
We'll like those little guys in the mall, right? Mall cops. Little
Mall.
segue here to yes, just like that. We're gonna segue to the Queen.
Yeah.
She passed away this weekend, right? Or Friday? I don't know.
I don't
Friday?
know. I didn't really tune into that.
One of the days.
Yeah.
People are making a lot of jokes. A lot of people are sad.
I don't joke on the dead, but I definitely don't know the Queen as well as I think.
I think we could say a quick little R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
That's
like,
what I was saying.
chill.
Yeah.
But the memes have been good. The memes have been good.
I bet they have been.
There's some fucking foul shit said. So, but you have no take on the Queen's passing, or the Queen, or the royal family in general.
I'll just leave the take on the royal family.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think I've already told you. I think that they're.
Why you keep doing that? Every time you're about to say some wild shit, you turn the mic away from
I don't know.
Get
It's
scared that they're gonna.
you know how like LeBron looks at his hand before he shoots a three. You just got some type
I don't think
of.
he does that.
Yes, we talked about this.
No,
man.
no, he doesn't.
The royal family to me is definitely something that we don't know enough about. That's what I'll say. I feel like they're hiding something.
They're hiding something.
Yeah.
You think they're maybe gonna freeze her body and bring her back one day?
No, she just shed her skin. That's what I think.
You think she shed her skin?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Reptilians.
How?
Man.
You think she's a reptile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where do you
Yeah, where? Why don't you take me there? Because I went from the Queen is dead to now she is alive and
I
well
just
as
said
a
I
reptile.
didn't want to talk about.
Okay, so I want to know.
But we're already here, so
We're here. We got sparkling water.
sparkling water that tastes disgusting. So don't buy Proud Source.
whoa. We gotta.
Wait.
Allegedly, I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Well, we could say it's a review.
Yeah.
This shit sucks.
We reviewed it. We did not like it.
If you guys have regular water, hit me up. We'll talk.
Non-sparkling.
So you think the Queen is a lizard?
Yeah. Yep. To get into that.
How do you come to that conclusion?
How do I come to that conclusion? It's kind of more in depth than I guess you can talk about in a short conversation, but
Give me the cliff notes.
the cliff notes is that I really don't know how to wrap it up shortly. It's just a take that I feel.
How do
and
you feel that she is a lizard?
Well, all right.
What if I feel that you're a fucking lizard?
Then you can feel however you feel. But I'm trying to comprehend.
How does one prove that they are or are not a lizard? Just give me any bit of evidence that any reason, and stop turning the mic away from your face.
I know. I'm trying to think because everything I say you're gonna have a rebuttal too. So
yes, because that's how conversation goes. That's how it works.
I just don't see why why we even care about Britain as like the royal family goes.
I agree.
Like we honestly have put so much emphasis on a thing that we fled.
Okay.
So I don't understand why.
So how
that's
does that?
still part of us, right?
How does she turn into a lizard though from that?
Because they have more power than they should, and the way that the monarchs and the people of.
So how much power do I need to turn into a lizard?
You need to be either.
Did she turn into a lizard, or has she always been a lizard? What are you saying?
There's different theories on that. There could that.
Do you watch InfoWars? You sound like maybe you.
But
watched.
it's not about what he said. It's about what I think.
That was not a no, bro. That's
I'm not gonna. I haven't watched InfoWars. No, I'm gonna say I've heard a lot of his takes.
Okay.
And he's definitely out there, but I don't think that he's totally off on some things. There's too much things that he has proof of and documentation and
like Sandy Hook.
No. They did that.
He did well on that one.
They did that to bring his
What did they do to him? He's the one who said it.
But he even said it. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't pull the trigger. He didn't do none of that. So why is he paying $50 million? He's
paying for defamation because he was lying about it. He was reporting and lying and saying the parents were in on the scheme to kill their kids.
So out of everything that man has said, that's the one thing that.
But that's a huge. Even if let's say everything else he said was correct, he still purposefully lied about this one thing. So that's illegal.
See, and I don't know too much about that, so that's why I'm not going to say he's a reliable source.
He's a scary guy, bro.
He is a scary guy.
But
he says way too much without filter. Like he says it. And then he reaps the.
Well, he doesn't say shit anymore because he's done.
No, yeah, because he can't even be on his own Infowars, right?
Yeah, no, YouTube. He's done off YouTube.
No, they haven't been on YouTube for a while. I'm saying like time. I don't even think he's part of.
Well, he's going to jail, I think, unless he pays his $150 million.
I thought it was $48 million. It's 100.
Whatever it is,
crazy.
He's gonna have to pay a lot of money. So, but you think that people among us are actual lizards?
Yeah.
The queen being one of them. You think she's alive?
I'd rather say I don't know because it's not fair. It's not fair to talk about the dead. So this is like a weird topic.
But she's not dead if you're saying she's a lizard.
But then who am I to be judging on whether or not they are or not? I don't know, Darren. You're putting me on the spot about something.
Okay, so for people that don't, the people that need a little bit more context as to why Mike might think she's a lizard is because this guy is on shrooms right now as we speak.
To try and comprehend why.
Why did you
do
wait? Fuck all the queen shit,
okay.
Bro. You're off your fucking rock.
Thank
I'm gonna get you out of here. You're in a tough spot right now.
No. I just want to stop talking about the queen. I was saying before we started that the queen scares me. So I mean, I'll get more information.
You're on mushrooms, okay? Let's talk about that.
Yep.
You're on shrooms right now, speaking to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I've never taken shrooms. How did you eat it? You just eat them straight up, or you put them on pizza? I know one of my homies puts it on pizza.
A lot of people like eating it with something that doesn't taste as bad because it does taste like the bottom of your shoe. Like if you lick the bottom of your shoe, it's probably what it tastes like, and it's probably even worse than the bottom of your shoe because it literally grows off of. In the wild, it grows off of cow shit, but if you do it naturally, it still grows off of poop. So I mean, you gotta have to clean it and then fucking. But some people have it in containers where they just put it's brown rice and they do like it's not how it naturally is, but it's called Rogue when they actually have it off of cow shit. It's Rogue shrooms.
Okay, so you ate shit today.
Yep.
And you ate shit today, and
I don't think they ever touched cow poop.
Now you're tripping.
Yep.
But not crazy because you only took a little bit.
I wanted this to take like I think I took like a gram. I took 2 caps and 2 stems, which is like if I could show you a picture of what I took. So it's
okay. Why don't you point the mic at your mouth while you do that?
Okay.
So what happens when you go on shrooms, right? You got to describe the high because I don't know. I've never taken any drugs in my entire life, so I need to know what this is like. This is psychedelic.
Yeah, you're more open to I mean, I feel like we're all energies and we're all one and we're all connected, blah, blah, blah. But the idea of that, you feel that when you take shrooms because you're more drawn to things that are more earthly. You don't really want to look at your phone. You don't want to watch as much TV. I know when you take acid, it's kind of like it's all free for all. It's kind of all over the place. Mm-hmm. But when you're on shrooms, you feel like the technology is not what you're like drawn to. You're trying to go ground, which is what I do when I'm not tripping anyway. Which is
ground.
You go in ground, which is like you take your shoes off and you put your feet on the earth and you transfer your energy through your feet to the earth and the earth transfers.
Would you ever consider? Would you fuck the earth if you were in a?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, if you wanted to you wanted to really go ground.
No, I mean
make a hole in the dirt. And.
That's wild, dude. That's like
that seemed the way you hesitated seemed like maybe you've thought of it though.
No,
it's okay if you have because it came right to my mind when you said it. Maybe that's the energy you were fucking shooting off with your.
No,
shroom.
you wanna be one with Earth, I guess, not have sex with it.
So what's up with so I hear this about shrooms,
Okay.
right? We got to get some of these misconceptions. I don't know which ones of these are myths, these things I'm going to say, and which ones of these are real.
I like it.
So I had friends that did shrooms like for real, like not like microdosing or whatever when I was in college.
I've also taken large amounts, so I know what you're talking about.
And they said that you are apparently not supposed to like leave, and you're not supposed to like go anywhere in public for like 6 hours to 8 hours because you could be a danger to like society because you would not know where the fuck you are. And they said you're supposed to have somebody who's sober watch you.
So it depends on how much you're taking. If you're taking an amount, so what I would say is where you start seeing visuals beyond normal is probably past an eighth. So an eighth would be, I don't know what they call.
How many mushrooms, bro? Like, could I see give me like a size of a mushroom? Like, is the mushroom bigger or smaller than this fucking Lego minifigure?
So
Rey Mysterio.
The stem is like, I know it's gonna sound fishy, but the girth and it's pretty much like a tree. You gotta think of it as like a tree. It's gaining more knowledge. The bigger it is, the thicker it is. And
if it was it
was like that thick,
girth,
it'd be a decent stem. But then the stems give you a different high than the caps, which I guess I would say that's pretty much the mushroom I took right there.
This size.
Yeah, roughly.
This is also Legos.
Yeah.
You ate this.
Yeah, sure.
Today.
I ate that size mushroom of the Lego, and I don't feel out of control. I feel.
So you'd have to eat a couple mushrooms.
Yeah.
I hate regular people mushrooms, so I don't think
I don't even like regular people mushrooms.
But you ate shit today.
Yeah, because it's a feeling that I enjoy and I feel.
So what's the scariest part about being on shrooms? If you had to give something.
The visuals you don't ask for. Like when I'd say the most I took was I took 4 grams, and when you do lemon teching, which is you grind it up and you put it in lemon juice and you let it do what your stomach would do, and you swirl it every 5 minutes, blah blah blah. You can look it up; it's an actual thing.
Sounds weird, but okay.
It doubles it, and it makes the high last only 4 hours. So when I got home from my job, when I took it at my job, like as I walk into my
no wonder engines were blowing up.
No, that was at Best Buy. So
at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Fucking Geek Squad out here, bro.
Yep, we out of here.
That's
Literally
crazy,
out of here.
bro. I remember I did see you at Best Buy one time. That was funny, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
But you see things that like objects come out of the wall or things that you can't explain really.
Mesmer TV says the shroom come up has too much nausea for them. Do you ever feel nauseous on the come up?
It's a pretty big anticipation thing for some people because they don't know what to expect. But that's literally what shrooms is a chemical reaction in your stomach, which is I think like the same thing as like food poisoning, because it doesn't know what to do with the psilocybin. So then it breaks down the psilocybin and then it absorbs it. And then it doesn't know whether or not to throw up. And it's just, that's why I said, I think I told you that you need to at least eat something sometimes, because for my birthday, I tried to take like a pretty big dose. And I didn't.
Which was like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Or a week and a half ago.
And I didn't eat anything. And I did the lemon tech. And when I felt it start to activate, my stomach didn't accept it, and it kind of made me throw up everywhere. And that's the first time I've thrown up out of 30, 40 trips.
Damn.
So it's different for other people, but I would say definitely try to eat something so that the stomach isn't just like completely confused on what to do. That's why when people take it with like pizza or something like that, it's kind of easier that way.
Yeah, some bread and shit.
Yeah,
that makes
I
sense.
ate it with like a peanut butter sandwich.
How is the come down? We've got another comment here. So the peak and come down make it worth it though.
Oh, of course.
Of the shroom. So here's the thing I don't get, bro.
So
Because I've never been on any drug, right? So I don't understand this shit really. I took melatonin one time because I needed to go to sleep.
Do you know that feeling when you wake up from melatonin and you like have that like?
No, bro. I had
an
out of body experience when I fucking took melatonin.
Do you remember like
the
way you felt when you woke up, like where you just felt like a little, like you've had a nice sleep or something like that? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I was tortured the whole time.
You tortured,
bro. I was actively trying to gain control of either one of my body because I was in my bed, looking at myself in my closet. Look at myself in my bed. I was both people at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. It was like I was playing split screen, but overlapped with the opacity like 50% of both fucking videos, so I could see both dudes at the same time.
You saw you in the parallel universe at the
yes,
same time.
and
as
it
a
was
third person. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and so I couldn't sleep at all. But I was asleep technically. But it was terrible. I woke up so upset, and I never took them again. I gave the rest to my roommate. That's why I never did. So right, so I don't, and maybe it's because I never done anything.
Well, yeah, you didn't know what to expect when
Yeah.
you woke up. Were you more scared than anything you're saying?
I was just like, what the fuck was that, dude? I went to talk to my roommates about it, and they were like, that's fake. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's the most
all
fucked
your
up thing.
roommates like smoked and
They
drank?
did, yeah.
So,
But they did. So I guess I'll bring it back around. They did shrooms,
Mhm.
right? Like I was asking about the thing.
yeah.
And they had somebody. My other roommate, two of my friends did shrooms at my apartment. My other roommate then was like their guy to watch them,
Mm-hmm.
like
I
sober
mean,
guy
it's
watching
definitely
them.
safer to have. That's in any, like when you're drunk, you have a DD, right?
Yeah. Well, I woke up right after they had taken it. It was like, cause I got up really early to work out before school, and so it's like 5 a.m. and I wake up. They did this at like, I want to say 10, 11 o'clock the night before, maybe a little earlier, and I get up at 5 a.m. and they're both sitting there. One of them, he's a bigger guy, and he's like shirtless, sweating, crisscross applesauce, like 2 inches from the TV, just fucking looking at it, fucking drenched in sweat. And I just like peek my head in the room, and he just, and I'm like,
Just like petrified.
I'm like, you good, bro? And he's like, and I just took a shower.
Do you know how much they took?
I have no idea. I didn't ask. We didn't talk about it for a few days. I waited till they were. I knew they were
because
good.
it probably was a point where, like I said, you start seeing things that if you're not ready for it, then it does kind of spook you. But at the same time, it's like you go into a trip thinking that something's gonna happen, and it's almost like when you go out into the world, like you're not expecting anything to happen, right? Sometimes, but it just happens, and you just kind of roll with it. Except for it's like visually, so it's like, say like it's not when people say like the trees
so shrooms
breathe.
is more like it's more visual than it is feeling wise.
It's both.
Okay, because
I would say-
acid people say is
very
feeling
visual,
and
acid is like, from what I understand, acid is.
Do you do acid?
Not anymore. No, I don't like it. It's too much. It's way too fast paced for me. I'm more mellow, want to chill out.
Yeah, you're more fuck the ground slow. When you're on shrooms. That's you. I feel you. Put some R&B on.
Ride on me. What's that
Yes,
song that everyone used to do that little dance thing? You know what I'm trying
I
to
don't
say?
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what is it?
The fuck
Baby, ride on me. That shit. You know what I'm
I
talking
don't know
about?
if you're talking
That was a
about-
whole. You're talking about memes. That was a meme for like 3
Maybe,
years.
bro. It sounds fake, bro. Sounds like you made that up.
No, that's that.
Ty had to let you know, bro.
Yeah.
Is it frozen on your face on there too?
Huh?
Is it frozen on your face? On
Yeah.
your phone? Okay.
On a cracked out face. Oh,
Yeah, it should be.
yeah, we're there.
Oh, we're good now.
Boom.
Oh, we're live. We're live again. Look at that. This is crazy. You can turn that down now. We're live. You're just watching.
Kinda got caught in
Jesus,
the loop. My bad.
This guy's fucking crazy right now. So, I don't even know where did we cut off? You said.
Yeah, it said
After he was singing the Ride on Me song.
Okay.
that means we don't talk about.
That means we don't talk. So we made some jokes about some things, which may or may not have been the reason we just got cut off again.
But we'll just leave it at that.
We'll
Cool?
just leave it there. Big tech listening.
Told you I wasn't supposed to talk about
They
it.
trying to stop us. Appreciate everybody that's sticking with us. Sorry that I've never had that happen twice. We've only had it happen once ever.
Unicorn right here.
Yeah, it's all you, bro. I'm trying to make sure it's all loaded on my end. I'm not seeing anything, but it is what it is. We'll get to. I was going to talk quickly about the Dragon Ball film came out, and it was really dope. For anybody that's wanting to go see it, it was really funny. Honestly, surprised at how funny it was. It's a very slice of life style film where it's like not necessarily propelling the main plot of the series forward all that much, but it is fun to just like check up on a lot of the characters that
Gave you
just
some-
see what they're doing.
yeah,
Just see
gave
what
you
they're
some
doing.
Background
Yeah.
information that you probably didn't have before.
And they're having fun, and it was really funny, and it was cool. It was really cool. The animation was in CG this time instead of regular 2D animation, which at first looked kind of weird, but then later in the film, I mean, it just after the first couple minutes, it was like, oh, this is dope. At first, I was like, it took some getting used to, and I thought maybe a couple of the shots were a little weird, and then after that, it looked amazing. So it was really cool, really, really cool. And you didn't see it. You haven't watched Dragon Ball.
No, I haven't watched Dragon Ball in a while, but I thought it was pretty cool that when you went, I was definitely gonna see it.
Yeah.
After you told me what was up, and
Yeah.
now you're saying it's funny. I like comedies too.
No, yeah. There's a lot of jokes made in there, so it's good. It's very, very good. Now, Mike, they're trying to silence us here, so we're not gonna linger too long.
Yeah.
But we've already we covered the Queen.
I guess so.
We
I didn't
covered.
really cover it very well. But I'll leave it at that.
We covered the Shrooms, and we covered back to school and Dragon Ball, right?
Yes.
So, what I wanted to ask you is, what is something could be innocent, but what is something kind of messed up that you're a little upset that your parents made you do? I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
I'll think about it.
Up until I was probably in 6th grade, my mom, when we would go to McDonald's,
Okay.
she had conditioned me to order a fish fillet sandwich.
What do you mean conditioned you?
Like that's what she ordered for me,
Okay.
because I liked like fish sticks and shit at home, and like my dad fished a lot, so we ate fried fish all the time. So she thought that when we would go to McDonald's, that was the right thing to get for me. So that's what, like, you know, when you go with your parents, they order for you,
Yeah.
right? So she got me a fish fillet sandwich. So I thought, oh, that's what I get here.
Okay.
Like, that's the thing I like here.
Yeah. Do you not?
I never saw a problem with that. That I was eating fish fillets from fucking McDonald's
Okay.
for fucking 11 years of my life, bro. That's fucking terrible.
What, the food for you? Is that what you're saying?
Just the fact that I thought that was okay. I tried to make chicken, and I was like, holy shit, my whole life changed, bro.
Like you never tried anything else?
No, I
on
didn't
the
try
menu.
anything else. And fish fillets are disgusting, and
They
it's
really
disgusting
are.
for you.
It's
just one of the scariest things. It's like almost a joke that people eat that, right?
It's not even fish.
It's like yeah.
It's a genetically modified, created in a lab, never seen water fish. It's fake. It's a fake fish. It's not even a real fish in the wild. Like, they make it in a lab. They don't even, like, it's not found out swimming in your creeks. Like,
do you think they're shaped just like that, the square that they comes in? They're swimming like
no, they just slice it up and they just do squares right
come
there.
on, bro. They probably grow them just like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's something
they got them in like little tubes so they don't grow anywhere, but like a. I like that idea.
So that's
crazy,
what
bro.
I'm upset with. I just realized that the other day.
What's the best thing on McDonald's menu compared to the fish fillet?
Dude, I don't eat McDonald's enough to know.
Well,
A McGriddle. I like McGriddles.
McGriddle.
Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. I
Yeah, I
like
was
that.
about to
Or
say
their egg
breakfast.
McMuffins. I like the muffins.
I don't like their food, but I do like their breakfast. Like, it's kind of like it's not part of their food. It doesn't.
Okay,
feel
I want to get to what
their breakfast is different than like their lunch.
The
that's what
breakfast
I'm
is
saying.
different. The breakfast is different. I still don't eat it, but I would.
I don't eat like fast food,
If
but
you came to me with a McGriddle, I would eat it. If you
it's
came to
kinda-
me with McChicken, I'll slap the fuck out of you. You came to me with a McGriddle, I'll eat that shit right now.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so what is something that your parents did that you're upset that they did? Could be innocent like that. That's not super bad. Didn't turn me into a terrible human being, but I'm still upset that was made normal to me.
Back to like the clothes thing, she always buy me like the Vans from Kohl's, but it wasn't like the Vans. Like, it was like the Vans that didn't sell in stores, so they sold them to Marshalls
so they
and
gave
stuff.
them to Kohl's.
Yeah, and
TJ Maxx.
So one time I got like these slip-ons, right? And she came home with like a raised platform slip-on, and I was trying to explain to her, I'm like, Mom, I'm not gonna wear those. Those are probably women's, but they're just big women feet. You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna wear that at all, Mom. So that's why it's at Kohl's for $20.
Isn't that so sad though?
But I felt bad telling her that because
isn't
like
it?
for so long I just let her pick my stuff. Like, I never like said anything, and I think I broke a bubble when I told her that. She's like, I'm not good at picking out your clothes.
Crushed her, dude.
Yeah, I definitely crushed her dreams.
Isn't that so sad though? In general, like if anybody gets you any gift,
You feel
and you
bad.
don't like it,
Yeah.
or you don't, even if you like it but you don't love it, Like, don't you just feel like shit, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
you
you
have to
feel
fit-
so sad. Like, you feel so terrible.
But I'm
about
pretty
it.
good at. You can pretty much like fake it at the moment you're
No,
opening
you're not
it.
that good, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's try right now.
I like that shirt.
No, you don't get the shirt. That's the wrapping.
Okay,
All right?
okay.
I got you this.
Oh, what
gift
is
right
it?
now.
Cool.
It's for your birthday. Late birthday present.
Bro, Mike?
A mic for Mike.
Dude,
was
that's
thinking of
I've
you.
literally been looking for a mic. Thank you.
Wow.
Now I don't have to buy one. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it.
That was terrible acting. I could see right through that bullshit, bro. I knew you hated
If it was in wrapping paper, I mean that feeling that you unwrap something, it's kind of
Yeah, but doesn't it suck when you're like very excited for what it could be and you open it and it's like
Yeah, it's like you got that gut feeling that you're like your face is not matching what you're about to
yeah,
say.
you're like, oh, socks.
Dude,
Yeah. But you need socks. We really do need socks, us men. I need socks and underwear all the time.
That's I guess true.
Actually, I need pants now all the time too because you cannot work in American Eagle jeans. They rip so easily.
I don't wear jeans, so I don't have that problem.
Okay.
What American Eagle? Just them?
That's the only jeans I buy. I like their jeans. I like the way
You
they
like the style?
yeah, like they have like an
They fit nice.
athletic skinny, so it's like
Oh, it's like a little elastic.
it's
kinda?
well it's like it's elasticy, but it's like a little wider because my like legs because I work out. I'm not like a super skinny guy. I work out, so like I don't want it to be super baggy, but I don't want it to be super
It's like
super
a good
fitted
in
either.
between.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's
So
not
I like
skinny
the
jeans.
style, but I wear them and yeah,
They're not working man
they be
pants.
you can't do that, bro. I've had like 3 pairs ripped now. There's a $50 pairs of jeans.
Do they have like a return policy?
Not for ripped fucking jeans.
Well, I mean, it
that
depends
are
on
a
how
couple
long you
months
went.
old.
Oh,
Jeans should last more than a couple months.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They might have like a 90-day policy. Be like, hey,
Maybe.
Can
Maybe I'll start buying them and I'll wear them up until the expiration date. I'll just rip them myself and come back and be like, yo, this is fucking bullshit, bro.
I mean that's what I normally try and do. I like
Jesus
see
Christ.
when you have like the deadline to return it, and then
Break it.
no, not break it, but use
Mm.
it up until then you get your money back.
Wow. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful
like
thing.
if you buy anything from Best Buy from like November all the way till I think February, you have that like whole time.
Mhm.
So it's like you can almost give your kid a present, and if they don't like, you can go return it.
what a
That's
God
what like
damn.
YouTubers do at Walmart
Have you ever
and
given
stuff.
somebody a terrible gift?
Yes. I gave, but it's like a white elephant thing. Have you ever played White Elephant?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the worst one was. I think I threw in like a pair of socks, like not even like the prepackaged pair. It was
Like
just like
your sock.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
I thought it was kind of funny.
One time I got from a White Elephant game, I got a mug that was a toilet. It was
That's
like
pretty
a coffee
cool.
mug for a toilet. I thought so. I never ended up using it. I think we just got rid of it actually.
I
don't
like
know.
the idea of White Elephant because then
Yeah.
it just, like you're saying, it takes away, or like you were saying earlier about the present thing.
Mhm.
It's like it takes away that like nervousness, and if you're doing that before you open presents, then it's like, oh, I got this toilet bowl mug. Anything's gonna beat that toilet bowl mug. Like,
Yeah.
even socks might make me smile for a
That's
second.
fair, yeah. But then there's always that one guy who gets like the cool shit from the White
And
Elephant.
everyone's mad that he's got it.
Yeah, and you get like the couple switches, and then like the last person switches it, and you're like, "Fuck!" Now that person gets whatever the fuck it is, and you're.
You've watched Office through?
Yeah.
They did that when Michael brought in the iPod.
Yeah,
after
that
the
shit is hilarious. Bro. That shit is fucking
Because
hilarious.
he doesn't want the handmade mittens that Phyllis made him. He's like, well, I bought an iPod.
Yeah, and he fucking-
This is not equal to an iPod.
Yeah, he's fucking pissed off. Yeah, that shit is great. This is totally unrelated, but one time I was working out with some homies of mine.
Okay.
We had set our sights on finishing. You ever heard of P90X?
That's hard work.
Right. So
That is hard.
one of our friends actually, I've always wanted to do it. My
Like a
dad
whole
had
month
it.
of or just
Yeah.
one day?
No, it's 90 days.
Yeah, I was about to
P90,
say
yeah.
it's-
So one of my homies had the whole program. He had the DVDs, all of it, and he wanted to lose some weight, and some other guys wanted to get in shape. We all wanted to do this thing, whatever. And so we all agree that we're gonna do it every single day. 90 days. We're gonna do P90X, right? get the crew together, and it was nice. You had this whole, you got like 5, 6 guys.
That's the pull-up thing, right? It's got the pull-up, and then it's also got external stuff, or what's P90X?
P90,
it's just like the DVD stuff that you have to like watch what they're doing and do with them.
Yeah, or maybe it wasn't P90. It was Insanity. That's what it was.
Okay, because
Insanity.
I think the P90X was like a
P90X.
machine.
You need a lot of shit for.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. You're right. Insanity, right? So my friends and
I remember that because it was like a whole wave that people would do it.
My friends and I wanted to do Insanity. And it's just like, this is no weights required. It's all just body weight stuff that you do. And it was again like 60 or 90 days. I forget how long. And my friends and I set out to do this thing. And it was nice. There's like 6 of us, so like we can all be on each other. We all would try to do it at the same time every day. If you couldn't, sometimes 2 people would do it together, or 3 people would do it together,
Make
whatever.
Like a group thing, so
yeah.
that you don't have an excuse.
So it was, but it was like fun then because you're suffering together,
Definitely.
you know, right? But what happened is some people would miss because of work or whatever. And the rule was if you missed a day, the next day you had to do that video and the video from that day.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't count as a missed day then. And so we were doing these, and it was fun. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, but it was fun.
It's definitely hard.
It was good stuff. I actually really enjoyed it, and it's all cardio stuff, so it's not terribly.
It's like running in place or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of like weird.
Like
moves.
high knee, like bunch of okay.
Yeah, high knees and things like that. And so we're through. We have a week to go.
Mm-hmm.
And
the last week.
Yeah, we have a week to go. One of the guys is a couple days behind. He's missed a couple days, so he's got to make up shit this week. Another couple guys had already quit. About a month in, they quit. They stopped doing it. But the guy who had the discs, he quit this day. And
what the fuck?
so I'm fucking pissed, right? Because I did other shit for my friends wanted to do this thing with me. And I'm like, we all agreed we were going to do this together. So this is my workout now every day. So I'm like, well, one of you motherfuckers needs to come do this with me, you know, whatever.
Like
so I go to the place that we would film it at, the friend's house that we would do it at every time. And I'm trying to put the disc in for today. I'm like, where the fuck the disc's at? I'm looking around. I'm fucking picking up everything. I'm like, where the fuck are these discs? And I'm asking everybody. I'm asking the guy who had the disc. He's like, oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Someone must have moved them. Someone must have took them. Whatever. I never finished Insanity. Never did.
That sounds insane.
And I find out months later, the guy who had the fucking discs was upset that he quit, so he took the fucking discs with him to his house and hid them. So no one could finish.
That's the biggest bitch thing I've ever heard.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. And to this day, I never finished Insanity. I did the whole fucking thing other than the last week or week and a half or whatever. It was like I had like 8 days left or something.
No pun intended, but that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fucking
he
crazy.
Brought it home.
I didn't know. So I wasn't like, you know, I'm like,
but like years later you found out.
I found out months later, a couple months later. He told one of the other guys. And then they told me. And I was like, you gotta be fucking me in the ass, dude. Why? Let me finish it.
It's almost like he didn't think he could do it, so he didn't want you to be able to do it.
That's like some hilarious shit, though, dude. Like, he was like, nah, you're not doing it.
I mean, at this point, you gotta laugh at it, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do, but
I just
in the moment, you were probably really pissed off, man. That's 90 days to do something. That's a lot of dedication.
I can't remember if Insanity was 60 or 90, but I know
still
it was
2 months
a lot.
or 3 months. That's a long time.
Yeah, I remember being so mad. But it's pretty funny to think about that somebody would do that, right? Like, that's hilarious that somebody would take the disc so that you couldn't finish. Like, nope, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
That reminds me playing 2K. Like, when you're losing in 2K, you don't want no one else to play no more because you're just like, oh, I'm not doing good. You're not going to play.
Yeah. You ever had somebody pull out the cord on a console?
Definitely.
Have you done it?
No.
Oh, okay. I would never do that. It's disrespectful.
No, I mean, you just got to take the L as an L, but...
One time we were playing GTA, and we had all the homies, we had like 6 people in this basement, and we're playing like a death match in GTA, and this one dude's just bullying the fuck out of this other friend of mine, like just killing him every time, like...
Online, right?
Massacring it. Yeah.
So you guys aren't all in the same room?
Yeah, but we're all in the same room.
Oh.
We would bring all our PlayStations to the same room.
Yeah, like, kind of like the Madden tournament or whatever downstairs.
And we're beating, this one guy's getting destroyed over and over again. And so he rages and he goes over to the guy who's killing him the most and he just yoinks the fucking cord out of the fucking wall of this guy's PS4. Bro stands up and just fucking grabs this dude by the throat, puts him down, bro. He was like, you don't fucking do that. Don't fuck with me. And dude starts crying and then it's all awkward. And it was
He was thinking that he could.
I don't
unplug it
remember
and
if
nothing
he
was gonna
took him
happen.
completely to the ground, but he just fucking grabbed him and just moved. And we were all just like, whoa, like we thought it was a joke. And then dude got up, he was all teary eyed and yanked the thing out, and then shit just hit the fan. And we never played GTA Deathmatch ever again.
we never
did that. We
never did that.
We stuck
again.
to a titan of a job. We would do the missions together. Then after that, no more deathmatch.
No more fighting each other for real.
Yeah, now we're just fighting the cops.
At least like maybe not in the same room, so the man can't go and unplug the other PlayStation.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Raging during video games is awesome, though. That's fun.
It just comes with it. Like it's just gonna happen. I've broken a couple discs because it just doesn't go your way. But
You've broken discs?
2K should not be. 2K and Madden are broken. Like
terrible
they were
games.
so broken for so many years.
You know it's National Video Game Day.
Is it really?
Yeah. Today. How do you celebrate? How should we celebrate National Video Game Day?
I don't know.
I have a PS5 that I haven't opened. I've had it for like 2 months almost.
You haven't even opened it?
Yeah. Just been chilling. I just don't feel like
You
I
don't
deserve
play
it.
video games like that?
Yeah, I don't play games like that, and I just feel like I don't deserve it. So,
What do you mean you don't deserve it?
like, I have like 3 PS4s, and
But you bought it, so you deserve it, right?
maybe
Or
I
did
don't
you
know.
just?
Just like what games are you gonna play on it? You know, like I don't got any games for it.
I don't know. I don't have a PS4. or
I got it
PS5.
because they announced God of War's release date, and I knew that was gonna be on PS5, so that's
like
the only
the
reason
new
I bought
one.
it. Yeah,
They're making a second one.
yeah. So that's the reason I was like right when they announced it that week I got one. But I just haven't opened it because the game's not out yet until it's not gonna be out till November.
Isn't it like upscaling it on all the PS4
Other games, yeah.
Yeah. So just pretty much,
Yeah, but I just don't feel.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, and we don't have great Wi-Fi where I'm staying, so it's like I want my
And
first experience.
I think PS5 requires Wi-Fi, right?
any
'cause that
console,
was-
any console
Well, I
does
mean,
now.
I-
yes. But I got the
You can
disc
play
version.
PS4
I
and
didn't
that.
get the digital version. I got the disc version. But so my thing is, I just want to be able to.
That's what I was trying to
Have
say.
a
Like
good
you have
experience.
to actually be streaming, right?
Yeah.
Like the new ones, they made it so where
No,
you have to.
that's the digital one.
yeah.
I'm not a bitch, bro. I didn't buy the digital
All
one.
right.
Whoever bought the digital version only, y'all fucked up, bro.
Yeah, you shouldn't be playing.
I got a
video
homie
games.
that did, and it's fucking.
He's
He
getting-
likes it.
He's getting railed paying all those extra fees for those games. Though.
Hey, he's fine. He's fine with it. But for me, I'm like, I gotta have the disc version, bro. Because what if there's a game you want, but you're like, man, I don't got time to play it right now. I'm gonna wait a year, buy it from GameStop for fucking $20.
yeah,
instead
and,
of
and the
70.
games that are $1 at GameStop are still $60 in the game store. So it's
Yeah,
you're literally getting boned, man.
yeah, and yeah, it's just shitty. And you can't resell your game if you buy the
Mm-mm.
digital version either. So you know,
Nope,
that's
you're
something.
stuck with that $60 game that you don't want to play no more.
Yeah, even though GameStop will give you 20 cents for it, but it's still 20 cents over $0.
Definitely.
So
They'll take the game away from you.
but no, dude, I don't know. It's kind of like I'm waiting for the right moment, you know,
I
the
think
right time.
the right
Maybe
time,
National Video Game Day is
That's
the
an
right
expensive thing to just be waiting on. That's almost like $1,000, isn't that?
day. No,
900. What was a
$500.
That's okay. Half of $1,000. You're just chilling in a box.
Okay, so what am I supposed to? So
So you play the PS4, but you don't play the PS5.
I don't really play the PS4 very often, but I do play it. Yes. My PS5 just chills there. It watches me play the PS4. It's in the box
Do you
still.
like having it around for some reason?
Maybe.
It's
honestly.
just like a subconscious thing. I have a PS5.
Yeah, it's just there. Like I know I have it when I need it, but I don't need it yet. So I'm just trying to see how long.
You should have sold it at the peak of that craze, man.
I got it 2 months ago. So I wasn't there at the peak of the craze.
So right now it's a $500 paperweight.
Yeah. But it's got cool artwork on it. It looks nice. Here's the thing. It will be cool
When's the
one
God of
day.
War game come out? So you got-
November. I just don't want to turn it on and not get the full experience, so I'm trying to wait till I'm at a place where I have better
They probably have a
Wi-Fi.
Spider-Man game out that you could play.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man like that, bro. I heard the games
What's
are
your
good,
favorite
bro. I heard
superhero
the games
then?
are good, but I wish they would make a good Iron Man game, bro.
Iron Man's your man, no?
Yeah. Then I would probably have to get. I bought the Avengers game that came out because he was in it, and
It was kind of
it
mid.
was okay.
Yeah, that game was mid.
Yeah, it was pretty lame. But
Even-
it was fun for a little bit, but it's the same level every level.
It's the same thing. Just
Same enemies over and over again. It's really lame.
That is kind of lame.
It was really lame. Yeah.
Why-
Same 4 combos. Yeah, it was lame. But yeah, so what's your favorite? Oh, here's the last thing we'll get to today.
Okay.
What is so? I'm gonna name a council, And maybe you had a console, maybe you didn't. Maybe you played the console on someone else's house or whatever. But I'm going to name the consoles that I had and maybe a couple extra ones. Gaming consoles for National Video Gaming Day.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me your favorite game for that console.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the first game. I know there's Nintendo and Super Nintendo, whatever. I didn't have any of that shit.
Me neither.
I had an N64, though.
I did too.
So what's your favorite game? What's the most goated game on N64?
I only had a certain couple of them, but it was weird. I played Pokemon like Snap or something like that, like where you ride around on a roller coaster.
Okay.
And you were able to take pictures of the Pokemon in it. Was so stupid, bro.
I can see you, dude.
It's like Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go.
But you're on a roller coaster just snapping pics.
You're on a roller coaster and you just go this way or this way with the controller and you take pictures. It's so stupid.
Okay.
And Madden 2001, yeah. That was really fun.
I had I had quite a few games. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, amazing on the N64. There was a South Park game we had that was really fun.
NBA Jam was on that too, right?
I don't know if it was on the N64.
Oh, I also had a wrestling game. I don't know what it was called, but that was addicting.
What was GoldenEye? You ever play GoldenEye?
Yeah, that's James Bond, right?
Yeah, that shit was pretty good.
Those games were expensive even when we were kids.
Sarge's Heroes. You ever play Army Men? The little plastic toy guys.
The little toy guys, right?
Yeah, that was my shit.
I played at a friend's house.
I'd say either that or Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I'd probably go Mortal. Oh, dude, I don't know. I'll go Sarge's Hero. I like Sarge's Hero because I wish they would remake that game now. I think it would be really cool. Concept because they're toys, and they have their own universe, and then they come into our universe, and it's fun. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they want to really make toys a war thing right now. You know what I mean?
Fuck it.
Okay, fuck it.
There's a guy on TikTok making his own toy store battle game. You get to build your toy, and then you're in a box, and you jump out, and then you get to just fight other people in a multiplayer match, and you're all toys. It looks pretty fun actually.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So what's your pick though? I picked Sarge's Heroes. Army Men.
N64?
N64.
Oh, it was probably
your Pokemon game?
No.
It seems like
that was the one I played the most for some reason.
That's what first came to your mind.
Yeah, it is, but was it Mario 64? Is that what that was? Yeah. I like playing that for some reason.
That was fun. Mario Golf was fun too. If you ever had that, that was cool.
I didn't know that was a thing until the Switch.
PS1. Did you have a PS1?
I had a PS2 though.
I think we had a PS1, but then it was at my grandma's house, so I wouldn't really play it that much. But there was this Toy Story game, that was so fun. You played as Buzz Lightyear and you had to go save Woody because it was based off Toy Story 2, I think, and it was so.
You had
to
save
fun.
him from Sid or something.
Yeah, I never beat the third level, but it was real. I had a lot of fun.
Do you
in
remember
those first
the third
two levels.
level?
Yeah, it was. I did beat it one time actually. It was this paint level. You were at this construction site for some reason. And you're trying to you have to run away. There's all these things that can kill you and shit and make you take damage. And there was this one specific point. There was a puzzle in the game, and you had to mix paint. And so I had to jump on this red lever and then jump on the green lever, and it would mix the paints and shit. That's what I remember.
Learning your colors.
It took me a really long time to beat it though, not because of the colors, but because there was enemies and shit. It was really hard.
Yeah, it was other obstacles.
But yeah, that game
not
was
just
tough.
Colors.
I never beat it to this day. Never beat it, but it was fun. PS2.
PS2, I had Battlefront. Is it
Battlefront 2? Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I love
PS2 had way too many good games, bro.
That was probably the one I played the most. If it wasn't NCAA 06 football, because then that was when Vince Young was on Texas.
Yeah.
So then that's when Texas was still good. So then I can actually play a game, and it's not
Oh yeah, you did have a Texas hoodie all the time that you would wear.
Big Texas guy.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
I do. I'm gonna meet Archie Manning one day, man.
Oh, hopefully.
We're gonna play catch together in Texas, bro.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really cool. I'll set it up. I'll set it up for you guys.
My cousin goes there, and I'm gonna stay with her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna meet Archie one day, and at that same time, we're gonna go to the field.
What year is this person?
2 years. Let's say 2 years.
No,
from
what
now.
year is your cousin? You said your cousin or your sister?
Sophomore.
Okay, so you got 2 years to do it.
Yeah, because he's redshirting next year, and then when she's a senior, I gotta step up, man. That's his year.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So your PS2 is NCAA pick?
I'd say Battlefront.
I was gonna say Battlefront 2 for mine also, but if you're gonna pick it, it would be either Battlefront 2 or Kingdom Hearts 2 for me, and I want to pick Kingdom Hearts 2.
I never liked those games.
You're a bitch.
I know. That's a big following.
I hate you.
I respect that.
No, I don't respect you.
It's okay.
Okay. Game Boy SP. Did you have the square one?
I had the color, and then I had the SP. I had different colors.
So
of
Game
that one
Boy
too.
SP. I had a Game Boy SP.
What was your game?
I actually had quite a few games. I had Star Wars Revenge of the Sith on there. That was really fun.
They made that on the Game Boy?
It was on the Game Boy too. It was on PS2 and Game Boy. The Game Boy version was kind of fun.
That's
Though, I'm not
pretty
gonna
cool.
lie. I had that. I had
I
a
played
Kingdom Hearts
Kirby,
game on there.
Kirby
too.
and Pokemon a lot.
Kirby.
Kirby, the one that like
Yeah, I know who he
engulfs
is.
people,
Pink guy.
swallows them,
Yeah.
and then he becomes like part of them.
Yeah, he looks like a Majin Buu testicle. That's what he looks like.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I don't like him.
What Majibu? What's that?
Majin Buu? You don't know who Majin Buu is?
No, is that anime? Bro, you got
Dragon Ball.
See,
Z.
I told you I haven't watched it in a
Jesus
long
Christ.
time, man.
Okay, so I'd say yeah. So what was your game then? It was Kirby.
Either Kirby or Pokemon.
There was I'd probably say honestly the game I probably played the most on there on the Game Boy had to be like Mario, Super Mario World. It's like the regular Mario. I don't know if it was Mario's World or whatever the fuck it was. It was like the
old
old game, but like
They put
ported
it-
on
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and it was so fun. It was so fun.
Because it's handheld and it's able to be gone. It's
Yeah,
not-
I love that shit. I don't think I ever. I know I did. I think I did beat it. Yeah, I did beat it once.
Oh, that's like the 2D version, right?
Yeah, it's 2D, so that shit was fun as
Oh,
fuck.
that was
Okay.
a fun game.
DS. Did you have a DS?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go first. You go first, bro.
No, you go first. 'Cause I didn't play. I only bought. Listen to
Nintendogs.
this.
I like Nintendogs. It's weird, but that shit was so
Wait.
fun, bro.
Wait, what?
That's why I wanted you
What
to go
is that?
first.
What is that?
It's like you pick what dog you have. It's like Webkins, bro.
you and your fucking roller coasters and fucking dog, bro. What the fuck?
It was the games I had. I played with what I had, man, and it was the lab version. And if you didn't like go feed them and stuff, when you went back, they'd be like almost dying.
That's hilarious.
It's kind of
So
funny.
you do that on purpose sometimes?
No. I love my dog, man.
Oh. I think my sister had a game similar to that, and I thought she
You would like
fuck
my
with it.
dog. Everyone likes my dog.
You gotta okay.
Gee,
This is a
everyone likes
fake
her more
dog.
than me,
This
man.
is a fake dog.
Yeah.
Okay, you never tried to kill the fake dogs. You're a better man than me.
I feel sad when I see them almost like dying. I felt like I was actually letting them down.
Well, like I mentioned, for my pick for PS2 was Kingdom Hearts, right? So Kingdom
Mhm.
Hearts had this bullshit deal, like their distribution deal was like split between Nintendo and Sony. So like all of the main like title like half the games would go on. It would go PlayStation, then they go Nintendo on some console, and Nintendo's always coming out with a new fucking thing.
Yeah.
So it was like Kingdom Hearts is on PlayStation 2, then Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories came out on the Game Boy, regular Game Boy SP. I had
It
that.
was like a sub part of
It,
it.
well, it's just like a spin-off, and it has to do with the story too. But
Mhm.
so that game, and so I always wanted to keep up with this game and this title. This franchise was like my life.
Yeah.
So then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out on PS2, dope, right? Then after that, they came out with fucking 2 games on the DS, so I had to buy a DS.
So you had to buy the DS to get that.
Then they go back, they fucking create another
They got
game
you, bro.
on a 3DS. So I had to buy it as a freshman in high school. I had to pay for a fucking 3DS. Play no other games on it. I bought it just for that.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
that's fair.
But it's still bullshit that I had to do because they ended up redoing all the games and putting them on PS3 and then PS4. So
I think it's my
bullshit.
favorite console actually is the Vita, and everyone hates the Vita because it had no games. But the only game I played on it was MLB The Show.
that's fair.
So it was
The Vita, yeah, I never got a Vita. I had a PSP. Do you ever have a PSP?
yeah. That was when they had.
What
they
did you
had
have on there? You could watch movies.
You could
on there.
watch. I was literally about to say. I think that was the
I had
first time I watched.
Benchwarmers, I had Click.
I think my first rated R movie was watched on a PSP. It was not Step Brothers. Step Brothers is rated
PG-13, I think.
Talladega is Talladega
I don't know.
Nights.
One of them is probably R. I don't know.
Yeah, one of Will Ferrell's movies was definitely
Maybe it is Step Brothers. I don't know.
I think it's PG-13. I don't think Talladega Nights is.
Oh, I don't know. They're
Have you
both
seen,
funny.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I love those
Not
movies.
first or last.
Yeah, those are fucking hilarious. You know you can't watch on the PSP is porn though.
That's okay.
Did you ever try?
No,
Mm.
I didn't own a PSP. So at that time, I think I was like 8, so I didn't even know what porn
That would
was.
have been weird if you would
I
have
think I
borrowed someone
intro-
else's to do that. Yeah.
First time I ever looked up vagina was like 10 or 11, man. So I mean, I was still a pretty uneducated boy at that time. We're
stuff.
jumping off of places trying to have fun, trying to dunk. Remember I was saying
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, PSP for me, my game would also probably. For me, all these handheld ones, it's a Kingdom Hearts game because that's what I played on them. But for when we get to
and they only came out on certain things. So
yeah,
then
so that's like I would buy it for that. I would have other games too.
that's
Like I had
crazy
2K
marketing
and shit.
though. It's like
It's some bullshit that Sony and Nintendo were up to because now all these people that were diehard fans of this shit had to fucking buy a whole new console.
And those games those are still expensive. Like when you try and buy a Kingdom Hearts, it's still like full price.
Yeah, because it's just because of the story.
Yeah,
content,
the
so
fan
people
base
want
is
it.
pretty loyal.
So what's did you have a 3DS then or no?
3DS, no, but
PS3.
PS3, yeah.
Okay, what's your go-to game on PS3?
Like I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called it's Spider-Man, but it's like it's different dimensions. It's like I forget what.
Friend or Foe?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know if that was on there or not. It might have been.
Oh,
That was on
I'm trying to
PS2,
remember.
I think. Friend or Foe. That was the one where you do a mission and you beat the shit out of a bad guy, and then they'd
Mhm.
be on your team, and you could choose them to play as, and it was 2-player. That shit was fun as fuck. Mine for PS3, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
That's a go-to game right there.
That is one of the greatest video games of all time,
I think
of
other
any
than
console.
Madden or any of that, I'd say that's probably taken up multiple days of my life. Lego Star Wars.
That shit is so good,
I think
dude.
I still want.
That's
to play
the other
that
reason
now.
I bought the PS5 for is that game because I didn't want. You can get it on PS4, but I wanted to have the full experience because the new one just came out.
But you haven't even opened it.
Yeah, well, when I do for God of War, then I will play
No,
the
you
Skywalker
won't, 'cause you'll be
Saga
too busy.
also.
Open up the PS5 today for the beautiful day that it is, video game day. What
yeah.
do you say?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's National Video Game Day.
Okay, and
apparently.
play some Lego Star Wars.
But I have to buy Lego Star Wars then.
Okay.
I don't want to buy it right now. So PS3, you pick Lego Star Wars too?
I
Or
would
what do
say
you-
yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty easy.
What about PS4? We're almost. This is it. PS4 is the final boss.
Well, I had an Xbox One, so I like Dying Light.
God, you're a pussy.
But
dude.
I switched over and I started getting
Oh.
all the PlayStations, and
Yeah.
I'd say God of War was pretty tight.
God of War was pretty
Yeah.
insane.
It was
Yeah.
pretty hard to beat that.
I beat it on the hardest difficulty.
Or Red Dead 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really.
I never played
really-
it, but it's fun.
You never played that game?
I shouldn't say it's fun. I've never played it, but I've watched people
Whoa.
play it, and it looks.
That's a cool game to play on PS5. I bet.
I bet, yeah.
But I don't have a PS5.
See, for me,
so-
PS4, it's got to be either God of War.
Oh, and we got GTA 5.
That's what I was gonna say. God
Oh.
of War, GTA 5,
GTA 5. That's it.
or I've probably sank almost a year of my life into this game called Ark Survival.
Oh,
Evolved.
thank God you didn't say Fortnite. I was about to say,
Oh,
say
God, no.
Fortnite right now, dude.
Fortnite's lit right now, though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played it in a couple weeks, but dude, they got Dragon Ball like Kamehamehas and shit. It's fucking cool, bro.
I can't build for shit, so I can't play.
They got
Fortnite.
no build now. They have a whole different server that's no build. It's way more fun.
But then that's like half of the. Isn't that half of it?
No, it's way more fun. More people play the no build.
Because they took it from Apex.
Yeah,
Apex
and they added
Legends.
sprinting and jumping on
They
things.
literally
Yes, they ripped it
stole-
from Apex, but it's more fun. It's better. It's because Apex is too hard, bro.
Because there's tryhards in it now.
Yeah,
When
I
when
don't
Apex,
play that, bro.
When
They,
Apex first came out, it was so much fun, and then it became like
my homie,
League.
I was
Like, when
hanging out.
That became League. It was not fun no more.
The guy we play basketball with this weekend, my homie,
The
Logan,
taller
the
dude?
taller guy, right? His little brother, is one of the top. I forget what rank he is. I don't even know if I'm speaking out of turn here to say he may be in the top 10 in the entire world for Apex. He has a 45% win rate, and a fucking I forget
he
his
PC?
KD is 6 or 7.
That's
For
actually
people that don't
really
understand, that's
tough.
kills to death
That's tough.
ratio, and he has.
And that game is hard.
Yeah,
That game is very hard.
like if he sits down to play
Is he
a
PC?
game, he's most
Do you know
likely
that?
winning.
Do you know
No,
if
he's
he's
PS4.
That's
or
even
PS5
harder
now,
because
PS5
isn't
now.
it cross-platform? So it's like anyone can be.
I
in
don't
it.
know about that. If you play with someone else in your party who is PC, whatever,
So then it brings you to that server type of thing.
whatever the highest difficulty like server is in your party, it'll bring
Okay.
you guys to that. So like me and McKenna used to play Fortnite, and she didn't have a PlayStation yet because I got her a PS4 not that long ago. But
So then you
before
guys
that,
would be.
she
in
would
the-
play a mobile, and I would be PS4. And we would get fucking rocked, bro.
Yeah.
Because she's playing on PS4 server on a fucking phone on no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that thing is barely able to hold
The
up with
fucking
that
phone
speed.
is getting hot in
Yeah,
her
it's-
hand. She can't even hold
You
it.
feel it start to almost melt in your hand because
And
it's
we
like
would just
working
get
so
fucking.
hard.
We would get bodied, dude. It was so bad, so fucking bad.
Yeah, Fortnite, boo.
It was we got Rachi in here says, Mikey, my boy, Lots of love for you both. You know Jay Rachi? You know my boy Jay Rachi?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, he's
No,
just sending love to you.
I love him too, bro.
We shout out Jay Rachi.
Shout out.
But yeah, so what's your favorite game of all time then? Across
Favorite-
any console. Obviously, mine's Kingdom
Mario
Hearts.
Kart on the Wii.
Oh, we didn't go Wii. Wii.
And the only
What's your
thing
favorite game on the Wii? Is Mario Kart?
Mario
then?
Kart, but then second Sonic versus Mario at the Olympic Games. Either the winner or that was a pretty good console, man.
What about just Wii Play, bro?
No, Mario Kart.
Wii Sports.
The amount of times
Wii
people
Sports
probably
is so goated, bro.
Wii Sports it is hard. That's hard. That's hard to try and beat Mario Kart though, dude. That's literally.
I never got
real
into Mario
wheel.
Kart, bro.
What?
No, McKenna likes Mario Kart. Her friends all play Mario Kart. I just not
I've
into
gotten
that
into
shit.
some very heated argument. Not me per se. Actually,
I'm sure you have.
Not no.
Who's
no.
it? Shy Guy? He's the one that always fucks people in the ass, right? He comes in last second.
Whoa.
There's a bunch of memes that he like comes in last second and he wins the race. Last second.
He
always
might
takes
win the
first.
race, but I don't know about what you.
Fucking people in the ass.
Yeah.
That was a.
Oh, you're
figure
saying. Oh,
speech,
okay, okay. We're using it as that way.
I've never seen his sex tape, so I don't know what he's fucking
I don't know,
capable
Darren.
of. But maybe.
You can think of it. There's probably porn about it.
So, what about dude? Because we used to play the tank game on there.
Yeah. I know.
That
what you're
shit was
talking
so fun. That was like my favorite shit. That or literally anything on Wii Sports, just baseball, tennis. Oh, we had Lego Indiana Jones on there. That shit was fun. We had
about. What else did they make Lego? They made Lego everything. Now,
they made
almost.
everything now. Yeah. What else do they have on the Wii? What was some good Wii shit? You know what's disgusting on Wii? Sports games.
Yeah, like when they tried to bring like Madden.
I had a friend that had Madden on there, and like the players are all like stretched
gotta-
out,
you gotta,
cartoony, and you do all this dumb shit,
It's
bro.
Stupid.
And the Wii would tell people they were fat, though. I'm not gonna lie, the Wii was kind of savage for that. Like if you had the Wii Fit,
But you know how many people needed to hear that at that time? Like, people sometimes need to be fat shamed. It's just-
maybe we need to bring back the Wii needs to come back and fat shame these
Yeah.
people. Is that what you're saying? That's
yeah, when they
crazy.
stepped on that Wii Fit, like
That's
board,
humbled you.
and they
Humble
said,
motherfuckers.
"You're a little obese." And people are
a
like,
little obese.
it literally says on the screen, it's like morbidly obese.
What if we were like fucking in 6th grade? You don't need to fucking hear that, bro.
I mean, if you can't see your toes at 6th grade, then you need to probably change how you eat, bro.
Oh, dude, the greatest thing about the Wii was the whole reason it existed at first, because they didn't have all these Lego game, all these like other IPs and shit yet.
Wasn't it for kids?
It was it was supposed to be for families. It was a family for a family console, but it was like made to like be
the
healthier
Wii,
video
I think
games.
Wii is the most sold console
No,
ever. Is it PS2?
PS2 was.
I was about to say,
I think
it's one of
PS4
those
actually
two.
almost passed it. I think, but no, it's PS2. But the Wii was meant to be like this thing to be like it's like healthier video game because we're like being active, whatever. And then like here's my dumbass, like I got so good at the bowling that I just sit in my fucking
with the
chair
bowling,
and I'm just
you just
you
shake
just-
it,
you
you
just-
shake it,
you just-
and you pretty much wait till you get to a certain point where the ball's up, and then you let go, and then it just automatically spins.
yeah,
too.
I've seen people. I didn't know how to do
It's
that.
so dumb.
I just go to the right a couple clicks on the second little line, the little
yep.
dash. I get it right there. I just a little flick of the wrist. I'm not pulling it back. None of that shit.
That
Just
works too, yeah.
Just
There's
little
multiple
spin,
ways.
strike every time, bro.
And once you get turkey, or when you not turkey, 300. Turkey's like 3 in a row, but
Yeah.
once you get 300, it's kind of like, what's the point of playing
Yeah.
bowling anymore?
They had good. There was cool like side challenges and shit you could do. Though.
It was always fun when you like release the ball behind
Yeah.
you and the people
I'd
all
always try
jump.
to. Me and my siblings would always try to throw it into the other lanes and try to like
Could
knock
you-
pins down.
Have you
knock
have you
pins
done that in real life, like throwing in other people's lanes?
No,
I
I'm
get pissed off.
You've done that? I'm nervous. Oh Jesus!
Because they're like pushing the
we
boundaries.
should
and-
go bowling.
Oh, we will definitely go bowling.
Because I want to go. I've been wanting to go for a while.
And
I suck
and I
dick,
want to
that's
show Gideon some love and go bowling with the coconut.
Okay,
and
well, don't do that with
no, you'll be like, we'll be on the way out when we do that.
I want to. Maybe I want to come back.
Well, someone has to be the cameraman, right?
Yeah.
No one's signing up to be my cameraman. My ideas are too.
Okay, so
Out
maybe
there.
if we just go regular bowling, I'll film you do that right after.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we.
I
get a
won't
full
have you a
session.
part of it. I'll pay for it, so then the card will have my name. You know, no
Mhm.
D Rita, no nothing.
Yeah. We can't have. I can't.
Trail
be
back to me.
associated.
That's cool.
All right, bro. Well, you coming down off these mushrooms yet?
No, I'm peeking right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't. I'm trying.
What's
not to
everything
even think
look
about
like?
it. When I close my eyes, it's more colorful than when I open them.
Close your eyes and describe to the people into the microphone. What do you see? as I'm speaking? What do you see? Nothing. You
More like
feel-
it's like a void, but it's like becoming more and more as I stare at it. It's weird. Closed-eyed visuals on shrooms is probably my favorite thing.
really.
And then when you wake up and you see everything in a different light and you appreciate everything, I feel like that's how you should live your life every day. Is just wake up and
What do you
like-
appreciate
like
right
Ferris-
now? Before we wrap, what do you appreciate? What's something or somebody? Anything?
well, I got 10 fingers, I got 2 feet, I got
Okay,
beautiful
this is gonna
hair.
Go on a long time.
you know
if put it that way.
anything. It could
Okay.
be anything, bro.
What's somebody maybe you just want to show your appreciation for right now? Just
Nick.
I appreciate you.
Nick was big mad that I didn't call my best friend last week. So Nick, I love you, buddy.
there we go.
Yeah.
Nick, there's appreciation.
Nick lost. We're gonna get you to play basketball, even though you're not a basketball player.
He should
'cause
come.
I-
We need one. We have 9 for next week already.
All right, so Nick, you hear that? You're our
So
10th,
you'd be a
bro.
10th guy.
Without you, we can't play.
Yeah, don't be a hoe. But Mike, I appreciate you being
No,
here.
I appreciate. Hey, I saw you lacking on a person. I said I gotta slide.
Yeah, we had a cancellation last minute. I think he's gonna be on next week, so it's all good. But I appreciate you coming on and us talking shit. I appreciate everybody that.
I appreciate Darren's music because it inspires me to do great things. You know.
Oh, really?
Go check out Rita's new album.
Speaking of, we just passed 1,500 monthly listeners today.
1,500. I think in what month are we in? September.
Yeah.
Okay, so August you were at 500. Not even 500. That's crazy, bro. You were at 470 when I took a screenshot.
Wow.
So in not even a month.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty wild. Well, thank you to everybody for listening to this podcast, and thank you guys for listening to the album. It's linked down below if you haven't already. Thank you to anybody who kind of stuck around during all this bullshit of the computer blowing up twice and big tech trying to stop us and everything.
Stop us from getting the truth
Also,
out,
thank you to our patrons for supporting the channel, and thank you guys for checking us out over there. If you guys are interested in getting access to behind the scenes content, exclusive podcasts, series where I break down how I make every single one of my songs, as well as behind the scenes footage of basketball videos, vlogs, wrestling, all that shit, go to patreon.com/Darren Rita, and you can help support the channel for as little as $1. Also, shout out to Kenosha Auto Insurance for sponsoring this episode. To correct the record, Rachi. Oh, I said it wrong. It's actually Rachi Rel. It's Latrell. I thought it said Rachi.
Yo,
It's
check out
Latrell.
Latrell's music too. He just dropped something, didn't he?
I think him and Rachi just dropped something. Yeah,
Yeah.
together.
He good.
I thought it says Rachi. I thought it said.
I think my favorite line that I remember was, it was something like, "She got a fat ass because her ass is dancing," something like that. Like her.
This
I'm
guy's on
try-
shrooms
I'm
right
trying
now,
to
bro. He's on
word-
shrooms right now, bro.
I'm gonna look it up.
He's
really
butchering
quick.
his song.
Yeah, I'm definitely butchering my words. Like I think my body knows I'm about to go outside. Oh, okay, Latrell. Well, when you go outside, you feel it a lot more. It's kind of like when I have to drive the car. It's like I have to like tell myself.
I don't think you should drive.
I don't think that's an
Did
option.
you just make a horse noise, or
Yeah, I don't know what that was, dude.
how? You,
Ass shaking because all this money I'm making. Latrell.
hell yeah, hell yeah, that's dope.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's good. Well, shout out to them. Check out this song.
Mhm.
Also, yeah, that's about it, guys. That's episode 167 of the dtalks podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I will see you guys next week. Peace. Wow, we survived.